I tested every level of golf cart, including this hovercraft golf cart that allows you to fly over water hazards, or this luxury European cart that has a built-in champagne cooler. I tested them all. Starting with a good old-fashioned club car. They gave us cart number 1, which I was very excited about. Let's head on into the cockpit here. For every cart, we'll look at the features and then test the performance. Absolutely nothing fancy in this golf cart. It is just a get the job done cart. Pretty standard shifting system. F is for forward, R is for reverse. If you want to mess with your buddies while they're swinging, classic. 2 cup holders here on the passenger side, 2 cup holders there on the driver's side. These 3 little holes here for holding tees. There are 6 golf ball holders up front, charging port, 50-50 chance if those work or not. You've got a pretty deep storage area here up front. That is like a black hole for phones, wallets, keys, whatever you take with you golfing. You've got your 2-person bench seat here, waterproof pleather. And honestly, these things are pretty comfy. If we'll open that sucker up, how about that? That's a lot of batteries. We're gonna roll around back here, slap your brand new Tacoma bag in there, and then they got these nice little straps. Bang, that's pretty standard. This bad boy is sitting on 7-inch rims, I think, judging by my calculation. I think that's an inch. So now that we got the lay of the land, you guys know what time it is? It's speed test time. Every single one of these golf carts has an alleged top speed, and I'm gonna put that to the test. Max Verstappen, pole position 1 as he enters the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I downloaded this speed app on my phone, so I'm just gonna hold that there. 3, 2, 1.
He's won this Grand Prix on 4 occasions. He's trying to take the lead from Charles Leclerc. Now with the help of DRS, out of the slipstream to the race lead.
Oh, we're cooking. The speed claim on this cart was 12 miles per hour, which it passed on the number. But now it's time for an even bigger test. You see, the real reason I'm trying out all these golf carts is because my older brother Caleb is looking to buy one. He's been known to drop a bag or 2 on things like motorcycles, cars, and whatever this thing is. Since I play a lot of golf, he's tasked me with finding him the perfect cart. His criteria is simple. The cart's got to be family friendly, it's got to be able to fit his golf clubs, and it's got to be drippy. His words, not mine. So I'm going to call him, and he's going to rank every cart from 1 to 10. Let's see what he thinks about the first cart. Cart number 1. Talk to me, brother.
Where's the speaker system?
No speaker system. No speaker system. No lift kit.
I'm gonna give it 4.5, dude.
This isn't the one for him, but the search goes on. This next one's gonna have you wanting to get a tattoo and join a biker gang. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a motorcycle golf cart. This is the Finn Cycle, pretty self-explanatory. We'll do a little walk around. I'll show you guys some of the features. Battery pack there, that's kind of the main thing. We've got a big old place to put your feet there, which is actually very nice, very stable and sturdy. Some big old fat tires for cruising over fairways. You need to ramp out of a bunker, maybe you could do that too. Disc brakes, I don't know if anybody cares about disc brakes. Cup holder there, that's actually very convenient. I thought this was fun. The kickstand is shaped like a golf club. And then back here, check this out. We got ourselves a little cooler. I don't have any drinks, but I do have these Tour S Max Fly golf balls. 3 layers are used by pros on tour. Really solid, low spin off the tee, and then around the greens, nice and spinny so you can control your ball. Like I said, I don't have any drinks, so I'm just gonna throw these guys right there where the drinks would go. You're probably thinking to yourself, wow, Josh, those features are all awesome, but what about your golf clubs? Where do you put those? Right in the center here. Your golf clubs become a part of the actual cart. They're literally like the chassis. I don't think that's the term for that, but after taking a closer look at the cycle, I saw something that I've never seen on a golf cart before. You don't see this on most golf carts right here. There's use extreme caution. If you're riding one of these, typically you're a thrill seeker and they gotta tell you, whoa, slow down, brother. Before I do a speed test, I wanna make sure I can handle this beast, so I took it for a little joyride. It's just a sample. The alleged speed for one of these hogs is 15 miles per hour. We know what we need to do. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, we were up to 15.
So it passes the speed test, but does it pass the Brother Caleb test?
Bro!
Yo. Honestly, if I didn't have a family, you would totally catch me whipping that thing. Probably a 3.
Caleb's been pretty tough with his ratings. I'm curious what he'll think of the hovercraft golf cart.
Oh, that motorcycle wasn't family friendly enough for you, Caleb? Well, how about this guy? This is a custom golf cart from EA Karts. It's got all the bells and whistles, and it's got 4 seats for the family. Let's check this bad boy out. Come on inside the cockpit here. Nice elevated leather. We got the piping around there. I love the brown. We've got seat belts. This puppy's street legal. Favorite part about this, there's a screen built in, and that screen has Apple CarPlay. So you can do music, navigation, push to start. What golf carts do you know that are push to start? Built-in speakers. You can't really see it right now because it's light out, but this thing is lighting up different colors. You know what? Let's test those out. Let's see what we got. Back seat here, it's got a little grab bar. Just found out here as I'm backing it up, this puppy also has a backup camera. The alleged speed is 20 miles per hour, but I think we can get more. Let's try it out. Come on, baby. Oh, we're cooking. Give me 30, give me 30, give me 30. Give me 30. Give me 30. 28. Woo! 28 miles per hour. We absolutely clobbered the alleged speed.
Clobbered the speed test. Now let's see what Caleb thinks.
Check this puppy out, dude.
This was a great one. I appreciate the hard work. It's a 9.5, maybe 9.8.
Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is the most luxury golf cart in the world. This is the Garia, not really sure how to say it.
Garia.
What I do know, it's European, it's high-end, it's got all the bells and whistles, and it's $30,000.
Speaking of expensive, I actually found out about these carts because they did a collaboration with high-end New York fashion brand Kith. I mean, look at this thing. That's the most attractive golf cart I've ever seen.
Come on inside the hood, ladies and gentlemen. We've got legit leather seats. It's got the brown leather, the upgraded leather, gold piping on there. That's not called piping, that's called stitching. Favorite feature so far, this guy right here. Come on, it's a cooler, and this comes standard. You don't even have to put ice in it. You just turn it on and it cools down. Your classic golf ball holders. We got our Max Fly Tour S's in there. This little compartment right here, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I first saw this thing, I did not know what it was. Turns out, champagne bucket. What golf carts do you know that have a built-in champagne bucket? We'll move up top here. We've got ourselves a little built-in sunroof. Maybe one of my favorite features here, there is a legitimate windshield wiper on this thing. These windshields are actually heated themselves. You can see there's little like fibers in the windshield. I don't know why you need heated windshields, but that's amazing. Come on around back here. Again, leather seats. You got the golf bag. So these guys are street legal and allegedly go 25 miles an hour. They don't trust me to drive one of these things. I don't have $30,000 in my bank account to pay it if I do crash it. So yeah. Jason's gonna help me with the speed test, and we're gonna rip this thing 25 miles an hour is what they said?
That's what they said.
So we're putting it to the test.
Here we go. Woo!
28 miles an hour doesn't sound that fast, but when you're in an open golf cart, it feels like you're going 100.
I feel like that's almost too fast for a golf course. Like it is. You do not need that. You don't need that. Like
another speed claim confirmed. I'm starting to think these companies maybe lowball their speed claim just so they know you're going to get more than what you ask for.
I think I may have found your cart, dude.
I would say it's so drippy, it's like hard to look at this point. 9.6 on this one.
Oh.
The next two carts before we head to the hovercraft are about an hour north of Dallas at a place called Excessive Carts. And let me tell you, these things are definitely excessive.
This sucker is the Crew 6-person cart. It's got a table in the middle of it. It's got bench seating. These seats change position so you can flip them the other way. 1 minute you're up front with the driver. Next minute you're back having a little party with the people in the back seat. Let's go. Oh, you want to play some cards? Sure. Beer pong? Sure. Thanksgiving dinner? Sure. Let's check out some of the other features here. Come on in to the driver's seat here. I mean, this thing is decked out, all the bells and whistles, this sweet screen here. It's got some GPS in there. It's got your audio stuff, everything on there. Speaking of audio, this thing has built-in speakers all around the cart. You don't see this a lot on golf carts, but it's got an e-brake, which we do have set up right now. Up front, plenty of storage. You got stuff for keys. Also, I don't know if you can hear this thing. It literally sounds like, oh. Yes, that is just one giant piece of glass. The entire ceiling is a sunroof. It's like a Tesla roof. I mean, unbelievable. That's so sick. Around the side here, you've got more storage. I feel like that could probably be a cooler as well. The only downside is there's technically no place for golf clubs. I mean, it's so big, you could just put your golf clubs in the back. You could figure it out, take the table out and lay your golf clubs down. I'm sure you're wondering, Josh, that's great, fits a lot of people, but how fast does it go?
Once again, the speed claim is 25 miles an hour.
It's got a lot of weight, so we'll see how this goes. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, pretty immediate speed there. Come on. Oh wow, we're up to it. We're up to it. 20, 21, 22, 23. Come on, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25.
Guys, this is the first one that didn't live up to the speed claim. The fastest we got was 24 miles per hour. Now let's see what Caleb thinks.
The entire roof is a sunroof.
I think I'm gonna go 8.4.
I don't know if the US military drives golf carts ever, but if they do, this would be the one they drive. This thing is an absolute beast. Let's start up front here. Let me show you guys what's happening. It's got like 12 different floodlights up front here. Those are all controlled inside. We'll show you that. Probably one of my favorite features here. It's got an actual winch on there. This whole thing is like rhino coated, so it's rough. It feels like sandpaper. Obviously, the tires and wheels on this thing, I don't know how many rivets there are, but I mean, the thing literally looks like a tank wheel. I don't know how else to describe that. There's legitimately like a truck radio. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. That's all. Awesome. GPS system up here. It's got speakers, like every possible surface you can think of. It's got speakers on it. We've got a Bluetooth. I honestly don't even know what some of this stuff is. It's just like knobs and dials everywhere. Steering wheel is kind of sick. It's got this like brown leather on there. The seats are so rugged. They have this awesome carbon fiber leather here with the stitching, and then you've got the tanks. Obviously, you've got 2 fire extinguishers, which just feels super unnecessary. This guy here, which is a little holster for a gun. And then come on around back, you've got this little cage here. You can probably store stuff in there, maybe like a deer, or I don't know. But you've also got these things to hold your fishing rods, and then just in case you do a little extreme off-roading, you've got a full-blown spare tire. This thing has so many bells and whistles, so much room for storage. I'm actually gonna go ahead and store some of my MaxFly golf balls up here in the front. I've been playing these a ton recently. They're only like $39.99 a dozen, which they're just great golf balls. I mean, you know what? Instead of talking about them, maybe I'll just show you guys. Oh yeah, I don't see myself hitting that shot without these Tour S golf balls from MaxFly. We're in position A off the tee. I'm gonna keep playing this hole. Let's see if we can make a par. Got 225 yards out, 5 wood in hand. Oh yeah. My friends make fun of me. They tell me I'm a cheapskate because I don't spend money on things, but I like to consider myself a budget guy. I still drive a 2003 Toyota Highlander. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I just don't like spending money on things that I don't need to spend money on, and one of those things is golf balls, which is why I use MaxFlies. They're $39.99 a dozen. They're Tour quality golf balls. They're gonna get your game right. I mean, what more can you want? Now let's hit this shot. A little bit long there with the 5 irons. We're gonna chip this on. Luckily, these MaxFly golf balls give you a nice, soft feel around the greens, get you a little spin for shots like this. Oh, come on. Oh, go in. Shoo! Oh, bang. If you guys do want to try out some MaxFly golf balls, head to Dick's Sporting Goods or go to Golf Galaxy online. Tell them I sent you. Now let's get back to testing out some golf carts. Don't know what the speed claim is on this one.
It's like a fully custom cart, so I feel like they could have gone crazy with it and made it go faster than it usually would. That's why we have our official speedometer here. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, that thing's got a little juice. Woo! 27. in. For a cart of this size and this much weight, that's actually crazy. This thing is a beast, man.
Bruh.
Is that like a doomsday cart? Just a straight 7 on this one.
Fair. Guys, I'm not really even sure where to start with this next one. I feel like I'm in a Star Wars movie right now. This is a hovercraft golf cart. There's only 20 of these in the world. We traveled all the way to Indiana just to test this thing out. We're gonna fly over water, the green, bunkers. I'm so fired up right now.
Let me rewind a little bit and tell you guys how I got here. As I was doing research to find all of these awesome golf carts, I came across a video that Bubba Watson and Oakley made back in the day. The video showed a hovercraft golf cart flying over water hazards, riding through bunkers, and parking on the green. And I thought to myself, I've got to try one of those. The only problem was the video is 12 years old, and I'm not even sure if they make these things anymore. Enter Chris Fitzgerald, an Australian legend who has dedicated his entire life to building hovercrafts. This was actually the first one he built in 1960. And after a little bit of internet sleuthing, I got in contact with Chris and he invited me out to his top secret hovercraft facility in Indiana. He opened up his doors to me and showed me how they build hovercrafts.
Everything is like
All
handmade, essentially. Handmade, yeah.
They're kind of like Rolls Royces, but we can't get Rolls Royces prices.
Honestly, I want to be like Chris when I grow up. He rode around all day on this sweet bike and was adamant about every workstation having one of these shadow boards. So sick. He explained that most of what they build are for search and rescue teams, but every once in a while, they still build a golf cart. But before we just hop in this thing and fly, I was curious how this thing actually worked.
It's a very, very simple concept. So it's just sitting on a cushion of air, and the cushion of air is held underneath. These are called fingers or segments. They can be just removed individually, see? And all they do is trap the air underneath. If these were made of clear plastic, you would see the hovercraft hovering 9 inches. So it's actually flying close to the ground. When you come at the back here, you can see the fan. Airflow that the fan generates, 1/3 of it is split off by this splitter, and that's constantly going down into the cushion, and the remaining 2/3 comes out the back for thrust.
Okay.
But we also have these thrust reversers, and this gives us the ability to stop or go backwards or spin, more like a helicopter than a boat. It requires a little technique and skill, and it's a lot like this. Everyone can't just get in this and go.
Yeah, right.
In the hands of a novice there, they tend to be magnetically attracted to all obstacles.
So should I be worried then for later? You said you were going to let me potentially drive it, correct?
Well, first we'll look into your insurance policy.
You're like a mad scientist, Chris.
I think the mad part's right.
Yeah.
I don't know about the scientist.
What do you think? We throw some golf clubs in the back, take this thing for a spin?
Yeah.
It's finally time to fly, and there are 3 things I've been wanting to do since I found out about these machines. Number 1 is drive where golf carts can't. 2, I want to hit a speed test. And number 3, I want to pilot this baby myself. Let's ride. Guys, this thing is awesome. I can't believe Chris is gonna let me drive it. It feels like you're in a car, but then also feels like you're flying at the same time. I was having such a blast. You could also tell Chris really enjoyed showing off his work. He was constantly hitting me with some zany one-liners.
I didn't tell you it's my first day.
Time to start crossing some goals off my list. Since we all know golf carts aren't allowed on the tee box, that is the first place we head. It was liberating, hovering right up to the tee box, hopping out, and hitting my drive.
Oh, yeah.
And if that wasn't rebellious enough, we flew this hovercraft straight onto the green. Not gonna lie to you guys, this one felt a little bit wrong.
Just parking on the green, no biggie. You need a lot of room to do a speed test with a hovercraft, so we're gonna see within reason how fast we can get it up to just on this one hole. Just know that regularly this thing can go like 60 miles an hour, which is just banana town.
3, 2, 1.
Our official top speed was 27 miles per hour. I tried celebrating our top speed with a fist bump, but maybe they don't do fist bumps in Australia.
I'm giving you some knuckles here.
What you get out of it? What's the big?
Guys, jokes aside, comment Chris, you're an Australian legend. I know he's going to be watching this, and I know that'll bring a smile to his face.
First time piloting a hovercraft. Chris, you sure about this? I've done a flight simulator before, so that should be the same thing, right?
Pretty proud of myself here. I was really doing it. Although I think my driving might have scared Chris a little bit because he was hiding underneath the hovercraft for some reason. I was locked in. These things cost $75,000, which obviously isn't anything to mess with.
That's so tough to control. You have to really be dialed in as to how that works. Bro. Bro, a hovercraft golf cart.
I'm gonna put this thing at like a 7.8.
7.8, I like that.
I had such a blast making this video, and I'm super grateful I got to meet Chris. Thoroughly enjoyed spending the day with him, and honestly, I hope I'm half as energetic when I'm his age. If I hit 250K subs, my wife is gonna let me put a golf simulator in our living room, so do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, you're probably gonna like the one on the screen here as well. Appreciate y'all watching. Love you guys.